Interim leadership in South Korea under pressure after aviation tragedy. South Korea's interim leader, Choi Sang-mok, is facing intense scrutiny as he juggles multiple roles in the wake of a devastating aviation disaster and ongoing political turmoil. On December 27, Choi Sang-mok, 61, assumed the role of interim president and prime minister after the impeachment of Prime Minister Han Duck-soo. Within just 2 days, he was confronted with a massive crisis when Jeju Air Flight 231 veered off the runway at Muin International Airport, bursting into flames and resulting in 179 fatalities out of 181 passengers. It is the deadliest aviation accident in South Korea's history. The tragedy has exposed significant weaknesses in the government's emergency response systems. Choi, already burdened with stabilizing a politically fractured nation, now faces mounting pressure to address the aftermath of the disaster. The aviation tragedy occurred at a time when key government positions remain vacant due to resignations and impeachments following President Yoon's declaration of martial law in early December. 6 cabinet roles, including ministers of Interior and Defense, are unfilled, leaving critical decision-making responsibilities to deputy ministers. At the same time, Choi's leadership has come under fire for perceived delays in coordinating rescue and recovery operations. Critics argue that the absence of a unified command structure has hindered an effective response to the crisis. Public frustration is mounting as citizens demand accountability for both the aviation disaster and the broader political instability. Opposition lawmakers have called for a thorough investigation into the systemic failures leading to the crash, while some have suggested further impeachments to curb the ruling party's influence. Choi, who has refrained from partisan politics, has emphasized the need for national unity. In this time of sorrow and uncertainty, we must work together to rebuild trust and ensure safety for all citizens, he said in a public address. The aviation disaster and political chaos have also taken a toll on South Korea's economy. Tourism, a vital sector for the region around Muin International Airport, has suffered significant losses. Additionally, the broader instability has shaken investor confidence, exacerbating economic challenges already posed by global inflation and supply chain disruptions. As South Korea grapples with these concurrent crises, Choi faces an uphill battle to restore stability. His immediate priorities include filling critical cabinet vacancies, addressing the root causes of the aviation disaster, and navigating the country through impeachment proceedings against both President Yoon and former Prime Minister Han. Observers note that Choi's ability to manage these challenges will not only shape his interim leadership, but also influence South Korea's recovery from one of its most turbulent periods in recent history. The dual crises of political instability and a national tragedy have placed South Korea at a crossroads. Whether the nation can emerge stronger will depend on the resilience of its institutions and the resolve of its leaders.